Hello, good morning from the Philippines. um, it's been a tiring few weeks, probably about a month. Um, we had a big thunderstorm one night, and the pump that supplies the whole estate got flooded and broken down. So we was going to different hotels, booking in for the night. It's only about £14 a night, just so as we could wash and live in a bit of comfort because we didn't have any water in. I don't know if you like my new hat, it looks horrendously big at the front peak. Anyway, yeah, so that went on for about a week. So that's 5 weeks of paying for a hotel, popping back now and again to see if we had water, but we didn't. And then all of a sudden it was working. So we had a couple of days of uninterrupted supply, but there's been a lot of problems with water in this estate, coming in rusty and quite a little bit salty, but very, very hard water. So your taps fill with minerals very, very quickly. And for the last couple of weeks, we've been on a ration. 5 in the morning till 8 in the morning, water on. 12 till 1, I think it is, water on. And is he coming this way? Yep. Hold on, I'll wait for the bike to go. Well, it's been quite quiet. It's during the night they're blooming noisy. So yeah, and then in the evening from 5 till 7, I believe it is. And you've got to plan everything, fill up your toilets and God knows what at that time. So I've been getting a bit fed up with it. We had a day without any water, and apparently they had to buy water in 22 lorries worth of water to fill up the tanks here, and we're still on a kind of like a system where it comes on in the morning. I missed it this morning because I didn't get up before 7, so we didn't have any water, and it's really annoying. So my next project is, I'll swing you around, a 500 litre tank, stainless steel, cost me 11,000 pesos. Temporarily I've filled it up with water when it's been on, and I got a tap at the bottom there, but it's going to be linked in. It's going to be standing in that alcove piece there. I've done a new bit of concrete. I'm hoping that I'll get the pressure tank on there as well, but I'm not sure. Did a bit of exploratory digging, found a tap. I saw that bit of pipe sticking out, so I gathered that was where it was. Not sure if I have to put down a little bit more concrete, because to boost the water pressure, when we put the shower on, it takes 30 seconds or so to actually start coming out of the shower. So having a pressure tank and a motor will sort that problem out and give us a good water supply. And also having 5 litres where we can fill it up. It took probably nearly an hour to fill that up. So we've got water to flush the toilets, have a shower whenever we want. So that's the project ongoing at the moment. Kitchen's coming along. I'll do a separate video. Bernadette's in there watching a film in Tagalog, I think it is, or Visayan, her language. So, and they talk so quickly. It's just white noise to me, so I gotta get out. But there you go. Oh, and I'm starting to grow things. I'll swing around again. I got some cucumbers and tomatoes. Believe it or not, I planted those 3 days ago. 3 days. I put them in the soil, and they was sprouting within a day. Well, the next day, next morning, they were up, and they've grown quite substantially. I think they're starting to get the second leaves. As soon as that happens, I've got some pots and I'm going to I got some soil in those bags there, coconut husks, not coconut husks, rice husks and soil. And I'm going to kind of like put a load of pots down there, put a framework on that wall, and hopefully the ants, I don't know if they eat tomato plants or cucumber plants, but I hope the ants will leave them alone. So yeah, so it's coming along. I'm working all the time, really just enjoying it, doing bits and pieces. I've got another bit of kitchen unit that I've stripped and painted up there. The old tables come in handy, and yeah, so it's all, life is good apart from lack of water, which hopefully next week I shall have. That there is a plant that everybody keeps pinching because apparently it's a herbal thing. I've chopped it down, but as soon as it rains, it grows. I don't know, grows about a foot a day. But there we are. That's where we're at the moment. Pete has been and gone. His girlfriend, Selena, they stayed here for a couple of weeks. They get on really well. His girlfriend is a lovely girl, and very caring, very kind. And we finished up going to Negros Oriental, where her parents live, and cousins and brothers and what have you, all over the place. And it just happens to be right next to the volcano, which was absolutely spectacular. And we went up to the highest peak apart from the volcano, and then slightly down to a hill where it was flat on the top. And I took some aerial drone shots because I've got a drone now. I'm a terrible flyer. It's one of those things I've got to get used to. It's beautiful, beautiful, smooth photography until I stop trying to find my bearings. I'm turning around on the spot like that, and it seems to be turning around very, very quickly, and it's like, oh my god, what did I just see? So I might put one up with this video and a quick overview of the kitchen. Like I say, it's nearly finished. I've just got about 25 handles to replace, and Bernadette's picked some nice gold and grey ones, but it's 320 pesos each, so that's adding up. So I'm glad I didn't actually replace too much of the kitchen. But that's where we are now. Beautiful blue sky. But at the moment it's rainy season, so we get hot days where it's bright, sunny, you get burnt. And then in the evening we have either electrical thunderstorm or a massive downpour. Luckily, with my concrete setting over there, we didn't have much rain at all, just about 5 minutes, and that was it. The rest of it was just lightning, which is, I love thunderstorms, but it's quite loud when they're just above you. Anyway, I shall tack on a few other bits and pieces and see if I can put it all together. I got loads of stuff that I got to do. I've just been so busy that I haven't had the energy to sit down and muck around with my video software. Anyway, take care all. Love to my family, and I'll speak to you later. Bye for now. Hello viewers. Sorry, I find that difficult to say, I don't know why, because of my shy background. But hello family, friends, and who else is watching the videos, because I know there is a few. I'm keeping the camera up because I haven't got a shirt on and I'm married now, so it's very unfair on all the women out there. Oh. Anyway, I'm going to turn you around and show you my water tank project. Almost completion. It's working. And my plants, it's amazing how they're growing. Right, I'll swing you around. Oh, look at all the rubbish. It's amazing what you do when you're busy. Well, I got some flowers, I got some tomatoes. Cucumbers are doing it really, really well. I just transplanted my tomatoes. I have a feeling that you can't transplant tomatoes, so I might have cocked them up. But this is the water project. This is in and working now. It's got a 3/4 horsepower pump, 100-litre pressure tank. I think the pressure goes up to switch on soon because it's between 30 and 40 psi. I've got 2 filters. I was going to go for 3, but I decided 2 was plenty because we don't drink the water in the house, although I have tasted it now. But we've got a water dispenser, so that's purified, and it's 25 pesos for a 5-gallon refill, so it's pretty cheap. Right, when I did this, it's been days in the making. I discovered that pipe with a tap, and I thought, because the main meter is outside there, so I thought, I found the main inlet to the house. So I turned it off, and I got a guy from where I bought the tank from to come round and fit everything. So he fitted it. His mate that it usually helps him didn't turn up, so it took him a lot longer, and it was getting dark. So when we tested it, it seemed to work, but there was leaks everywhere. So he come back and did some of the leaks. I think he forgot some of it because I've still got a drip underneath the non-return valve, and somebody left that coupling loose. So anyway, I can isolate the water with the taps, and it comes into the tank via the main pipe and then through the filters and back into the pipe with a one-way tap down there. But I was so pleased because I tested the water in the bathroom and the upstairs shower and everything, but we had no water in the kitchen sink. So I dug. I used to have kind of like a square bin with a metal lid on it for putting out dustbin bags and things. But hello, the Philippines being the Philippines, they had a junction before the tap, a 1/2-inch pipe coming off a 3/4 that goes underneath the garden to supply a tap that was embedded in a wall, and a tap over by that wall and the kitchen. So I had to dismantle that, which has made the garden bigger, and I'm going to turn this into a garden, put some decent soil down and grow a few things, mostly vegetables and a few flowers. But this is it. You'll notice I got a little bit of tape on one of the pipes in the corner because it's got a very slow drip. And we had a pipe from the plumber guy burst off as well. There's 3 different types of fittings in the Philippines. There's the blue, which is cheap, the white, which you have to put together with a heat shrink thing, and because of the time the guy says, oh no, your blue pipe will be good, but they don't fit into the sockets of the elbows and the T-junctions very well. You got to test them, and I've had to sand down a couple of the pipes. Unfortunately, I was in a hurry because my wife had her family around and they were on her back, and somebody shouted out the window, there's no water. So I quickly tried to glue them. Instead of letting them set, I just put the water back on. So I had a couple of leaks, but I've got down to 1. I shall replace that later in my life, probably this week. Lots of rubble to get rid of. We bribe the bin men that come around, the bin men here in this estate. I don't know whether it's because it's a private estate or whether it's like this throughout the Philippines, but they collect rubbish, and they've taken an old settee, bed settee, and things like that. You just have to slip them 500 pesos, and they take stuff that they shouldn't. But it's Saturday collection day, Tuesday collection day, Thursday collection day. So any rubbish that we collect goes out on the little pavement that we've got that I've got to repair. That's got to be repaired. It's cracked up. It was like that when we moved in. Hello again. I don't know what I did, whether my phone's playing up because it's a warm day today, or whether my fingers were playing up and it hit something on the screen. So I apologise for that. But you probably won't notice after my expert editing. But where was I? Yeah. This is the bit that bit there the plumber did, and that pipe there and there and there I did because we didn't have any water in the kitchen, as I explained. That is some of the rubble that I'm just sticking together with. It's coarse, gravelly and sand, but I bought some proper building sand now. But I want to fill that hole, and I will skim it over with a either a rendering of sand and cement, or maybe the tile adhesive that I've been using. I got a spare bag of that, and that sticks like glue, obviously. And you can't get it off of anything. You know, I used the trowel to level some of it off once, and I just lazy moment, didn't bother to clean it off, and it's still on there months later. So it's very, very sticky, powerful. It dries like concrete, but there you go. So yeah, that's where we are now. I just got to fix that one in the corner because as I said, I was in a hurry, and it's got a bit of a drip, but we have got a 500 litre tank of water now, so, and it's filtered, and it's so much better. I used to sting in the shower if I cut myself. I don't know if I put that in a video once. I might have done, but yeah, and we managed to keep the tree because I love this tree. Believe it or not, it comes out with yellow flowers. Oh, it's got some yellow flowers on there. I don't know if you can see yellow, but then it comes out in red flowers as well. The yellow flowers come out first, and then I don't know whether they turn red, but yeah, possible. But there you go. And that's the tree that everybody keeps pinching because you cook it with chicken. And it's a herbal thing. This tree's got flowers on, but oh, you can just about see. I don't know if you can see because I can't with the light on the phone. But yeah, we've got a bit of shade. And there's my old truck. I give it a bit of a wash. Still going. I've had no problems with it whatsoever. I had a hydraulic pipe go about a month ago for the steering. You try steering a 2.2 ton truck with no power steering. It's a workout in itself. The next thing I gotta do is I'm finishing the kitchen. I got a couple of. That's the last drawer thing I got to sand and paint and put a handle on. There's a couple of cupboards there I gotta put handles on. We've picked some nice handles. I think it might be in another video, but I shall and you can see for yourself the kitchen is nice. Then it's the tiling in the living room and one in the kitchen that's broken, so they're getting a bit wobbly in the living room, but who cares. But we've picked out some nice tiles, and white with kind of like grey marbly bits in, and they're 160 pesos each. So a couple of £. The building material is incredible. This filtration system here, with paying the guy 7,000 pesos to fit it all, Cost me about 40,000 pesos. So for the joy of having water all day, and when you turn the tap on, it's great. Because I'm not sure whether I mentioned it earlier, they were rationing it because water's a little bit, I can't say infrequent because it's been raining every evening with thunderstorms every evening. But they are trying to manage their water. And then all the people with the big tanks and everything, when it does come on in the morning, 5 till 7, and then in the evening, 5 till 8, you're waiting because you've got a little dribble. And then you're waiting for those people to fill up their tanks. One night, I tried to do some washing. I couldn't. I had half an hour time limit, and the blooming cycle was an hour. So I thought, right, that's it. This is why I want my own water tank. 500 litres, there's 2 of us. We don't drink it. It's just for washing, toilets, shower. And we got one of those big head. You might have seen it in a previous video, big head shower. It's very nice. So I'm going to get back inside now in the air conditioning because I've had a shower, but my trousers get wet. All the sweat runs down my body into my trousers. And it looks as though I've had an accident. But that's the way we are. It's clouding up. It was beautiful blue skies, but that's the rainy season for you. Beautiful blue skies in the morning. Towards midway through the afternoon, starts to cloud up. And then last night, we had some cracking thunderstorm. You know, big bangs, light in the sky, and then torrential rain. But for a couple of hours. That's why I don't believe in me. I ain't got much water. Anyway, this is me on the Bernadette. Well, pump's cutting again. Me on the Bernadette, Steve and Bernadette channel, as I say. And I'll try and get this up later on tonight. I've got nothing else to do now. Bye for now.